Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Two running backs will take the field today in hopes of leading their teams to victory out on that field. It's Tate Brown going up against Pierce's Ravens. Now we'll go down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 3 matchup.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're getting set for an AFC North matchup as we join you from First Energy Stadium. Down on the sideline, there's a look at the Browns head coach. His team 1-1 so far this year. Meanwhile, on the other side, we have John Harbaugh. His team is coming off a loss a week ago. As we go to the field, it's Jacoby Jones back deep for the kick. Flacco's the man in charge of this offense here today. Last week he threw for over 250 yards. Out of the shotgun formation. Throws the pass. Can't find a mark, and this is going to bring up fourth down. Short series this time. Manziel is going to jog out to the huddle now, trying to have a turnover-free game today. In the backfield, single back set.
Could have been intercepted. I think, Jim, anytime early in the game, most coaches don't want to take a chance and give momentum to the other football team, so they would punt it in a situation like this. But this one's interesting.
Backfield here. Out to Smith. Out of the gun. Looking across the middle. That'll put them in what we call plus territory.
Nice catch that time by the wide receiver on the slant route. Quarterback puts.
3rd and 7. He's looking to the right here on this throw. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Good job by the defense, staying in the right spot.
The kick is good. The kick is good from downtown.
Well, Jim, that field goal puts him turn the football over.
2nd and 3. The give goes to the left as the first down. Now looking for more.
Hey, 380. 380.
Manziel's back in shotgun formation. Over the line. Touchdown.
That time by the offense, scoring that touchdown and putting them ahead. And when you get ahead in a football game, the National Football League, it makes you relax and you play better.
Here for the defense. Wide open for the catch. Forcing the incompletion.
Good job by the line.
Pierce is lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Number 82.
The Ravens have it at the 44. Eyeing that left side. Brings it into his body. Throws out the arm. Able to take the football out to the 28-yard line.
The catch is made for a first down.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
Looking to go up top again on first down. The defense gets a sack.
That's a bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing.
Flacco's going to take it from the gun. To Daniels. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long.
for 3.
With an offense.
380. Go.
He's taken down.
Well, that was an aggressive play by the defense. That's risk-reward. The reward, of course, is sacking the quarterback like they did. Well, the risk is if you don't get there, you could give up a big play.
We'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. And he's going to be sacked. So, just 3 plays and out for the offense.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the 3rd down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
Jones has got it at the 27. Keeps it out to the left. The ball's deflected, incomplete.
Hard to throw over some of these linebackers in the NFL now. They got such good size. You try to throw over them, here's what happens.
Flacco will take it from the gun. Hayden nearly comes away with the pick on that pass.
I know we've all heard this.
The kick is good.
You always want to be
of receivers in a bunch formation. Now 1st and 10. Miles Austin hauls it in. Smith's the one who brings him to the ground. The Browns will take the snap from the 40. Almost intercepted that time.
Well, the defense has to be depressed after that play because when you get a chance to get off the field, get a turnover, and get the offense off the field, man.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. And he's forced to the ground.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on 3rd down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on 3rd down, that...
3rd down and 3. Now on the move. Flacco over to Smith. And they tackle him down at the 37-yard line.
Number 5.
Well, when you get a couple 1st downs, it just gives you such great confidence. It makes everybody relax. And
back to the air here on 1st down. Throw to the left. That tackle was made at the 27-yard line.
Catch is made for a 1st down.
Long drive so far. The quarter. There's a signal from the far side. The hands are up. It is a touchdown.
The fullback gets the touchdown. So many things they do are underappreciated. Blocking for the running back, protecting the quarterback, but nothing like scoring a touchdown.
Trying to work that left side. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
You know, as a quarterback, sometimes you got to trust that arm and throw the football past the 1st down marker. There were guys open, but no, he takes the safe route, throws it short. Defense.
1st down at the 20. Pierce is going to take the handoff now. And that gains a few. Pierce is in a whole lot of pain right now. We'll take an injury timeout and be back in just a moment. And welcome back. Danielle Bellini is working on getting us an update on the injury as we return to action.
Yeah, it looks like an upper body injury. You could.
From the gun, Flacco looks to his left. And it's knocked down, incomplete.
That is so tough to do when you think about it. We got world-class sprinters running down the field, and you're able to stay close to them and reach out with one hand and knock.
Snap it out of the gun. The Ravens now move the chains. And Daniels is still down, so we'll take a quick break and be back in just a moment. Danielle Bellini is working to get us an update on that injury as soon as possible.
Always hard to guess what the injury is, and don't like to speculate, but I think it's pretty apparent. It's an upper body injury. We'll let you know when we find out.
Let's go now. The Ravens will take the snap from the 35 to Smith. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play. And as we take a closer look now at a receiver who has been very... Should have had it, but the hit knocked it out.
That's interesting as you watch the receiver trying to make a catch.
No time now for this next play. Eyeing that left side. Austin's able to move the chain. The defense on this play. First down at the 50. Second down. And there's Cameron. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. There's going to be an injury timeout here. We'll take a quick break and be back in just a moment. We'll head back to the field now after the injury timeout. Danielle Bellini is getting us the update on exactly what happened. Keeps it here. Gilmore's got the catch and the first. The Ravens have leaned on a passing game that's one of the best in the league this year. Flacco's, of course, in
Turn on it and throw that thing hard and stick it in between defenders.
out to the left. Catch made. Stiff arms to stay on his feet. He's stacked up at that point. The Ravens use Flacco from the shotgun. With two hands, he has it. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field. The Ravens have to call one. Out of the shotgun. Oh, it almost picked off that time. That'll bring us to the end of the second quarter here off the banks of Lake Erie. And we'll be back following the break for the start of the second half.
This is the Verizon Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Let's get ready now to take a look back at the first half. The Browns are going to have to battle back from behind in the second half. The Ravens, on the other hand, struggled last week but have turned it around here today. All right, let's get straight to it. Here's some highlights from the first half. Browns with the football midway through the first. Tate's going to hit off the left side. He'll pick up more than 10 yards on the play. Same drive. He'll go with the run here, and he'll go in from 7 yards out. They're now on top by 4. Ravens have it early in the second. The pass will be completed on the slant, and the play will come to an end after a gain of 20. Continuing on the drive, they'll go with the run here, and he'd cap off the 10-play drive with a TD. Ravens up now by 9, so that's it from here.
And here we go, the first snap of the second half. The hit knocks the ball out incomplete. The Browns.
Yes, we are finding out he is one tough guy.
Catch made. Jackson's going to make the tackle.
When you're down multiple scores in the second half, you're looking for the little things.
Manziel's got it in the gun. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Jim, it's time to make a choice here for the head coach. Fourth and short, you're down by more than one score near midfield. I don't think there's any choice here. You must go for it, but...
Takes it from the gun. Breaks free, has some space to work with. Dropping back now into the shotgun. And now he'll slide. Second down and 5. He'll fire it out to the left. That'll put them in what we call plus territory. They're going back up top. Still not taken down. And looking underneath, this will go incomplete. Jernigan's the one who is down, and we'll step aside for just a moment. We'll head back to the field now. Danielle Bellini is working to get us an update on that injury as
for the day. Back to you.
Third and short. The Browns get a first down. That'll pick up the first, and finally the offense comes through with a clutch on third down. First and 10. They call his number once more. The Browns now move the chains. field and taking their time. They want to keep touchdown and drawing close.
There's a nice touchdown there, and you chip it away at that lead. Try to get into the minds of the opponent. Will they get tight? You hear the word choke? Yeah, I think they could be choking over there on the other side. Look out.
Flacco will take it from the gun. The reception, easy, wide open. As we get another look at the stats in a game where you're winning, you expect your quarterback to come. The Ravens snap it at the 41. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Smith's tackled down at the 31. The Ravens from the 22. Play action. Takes off with it. Complete to Jones.
Well, you got a small lead in the second half, and you go for it on fourth down. That is a risky.
First and goal. Gonna try and scramble that. Throws it in the end zone. Touchdown.
Touchdown Ravens.
You know, if you're a defensive player and you're covering a receiver down here on first and goal, you don't have to cover that much area. That's a terrible job by the defense giving up that touchdown pass.
The final quarter begins with this snap. The defense gets the sack.
The offensive coordinators just got to make some adjustments here. They can't stop the defensive line from sacking the quarterback, so either keep the tight end in or keep the halfback in to help block for the QB.
Back to the ground. Ball's on the ground. The defense has the football. Zutas there to make the stop.
That's what you call a takeaway. That time the defense just hit the ball carrier so hard that he had to give the football up, and they lose it.
The Browns will take the snap from the 25. They're going to get him here for a sack.
There's nothing worse to a quarterback than having an offensive lineman getting driven back in his way. That time the right side of the line collapses, and it leads to a sack of the QB.
And the kick is good for 3.
Well, that time the offense had great field.
Dropping back 3. Fights through contact. He has the grab. He's going to be tackled right around the 24-yard line.
You just can't expect your defensive backs to cover that well. It's good coverage initially, but the quarterback has all day long, and sooner or later, these great wide receivers are going to get open.
Flacco from the shotgun. Throws to the right. Very nearly intercepted.
The defense did everything right that situation. They were in the right spot. They were smart. They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
Manziel's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Has Gordon. Gordon taken down. Manziel's going to take it from the gun. He'll throw it over the middle. Had it for a moment, but the ball is knocked out, incomplete. Well, that was some defensive effort that time. Manziel standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. He's wide open for the grab.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down.
Being sacked for a 6th time in this game. Dives across, and he's in for the touchdown.
When you look back at every single game, especially on the offensive side, you win and lose games by how well you play in the red zone. That was an awesome job by the offense. They found a way to score the touchdown.
The Ravens take it from the 23. To Smith, and he's tackled down after picking up the first. From the gun, Flacco. Looking across the middle. Brown's got it on a pass that had some heat. Let's see what they do here. Flacco's got it in the gun. Underneath, but can't find a mark that time as the pass goes incomplete.
Lots of ways.
Flacco from the shotgun. Diving grab. They give him the catch.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game.
3rd and 4. Handoff out of the I formation. The tackle is made for the Browns with no timeouts left. And it's good. He puts it through, and the celebration is on. I'm sure it doesn't get much better than that for a kicker. The game winner at the end.
Nah, that's what they live for, Jim. That's what you sit in bed at night and dream about. Kicking the game-winning field goal. Happened here today. What a great moment for him.
What a memorable game this truly was. For Phil Simms, Danielle Bellini, and Larry Ridley, Jim Nance saying so long for now, and we leave you with the GMC Never Say Never moment of the game.